Shine bright like a diamond.
Long before the world called him a savage, before the lights, the belts, the knockouts, he was just another forgotten kid. In a cold apartment in Brooklyn, Mike Tyson learned early. Life doesn't come with fairness, only fists, and if you couldn't swing back, you didn't survive. His father left when Mike was just 2 years old. His mother, Lorna, tried her best. But the streets don't wait for anyone to catch up. They take. And by the time Mike was 10, he was already being swallowed. He was bullied relentlessly. For his voice, for his weight, for simply existing. He cried. He hid. Until one day, he stopped hiding and started fighting back. By 13, he had been arrested 38 times. Not because he was evil, but because he was angry. Because the world never gave him a place. Because the only way people noticed him, it was when they were afraid of him. Then came Tryon School for Boys, a juvenile detention center. That's where he met Bobby Stewart, a counselor and former boxer. Mike was rough, raw, but there was something under the surface. Stewart saw it, and he made one call that changed the history of boxing. Cus D'Amato. Cus was no ordinary trainer. He didn't just build fighters. He built minds. When he met Mike, he didn't see a criminal. He saw a champion buried under all that rage. And Mike, for the first time, felt something he'd never known before. Belief. Cus said, "Fear is the greatest obstacle to learning. But if you master it, you master yourself." And Mike, he listened. Because Cus didn't just teach him how to fight, he taught him how to think. He gave him structure, discipline, purpose. Mike moved into Cus's house. He became family. Cus told him every day, "You will be the youngest heavyweight champion in history." And that prophecy came true. 1986, Mike Tyson, age 20. The youngest heavyweight champion the world had ever seen. A monster in the ring, a symphony of destruction. He wasn't just winning fights. He was annihilating opponents in under 60 seconds. People didn't ask if he would win. They asked how fast. He became a global sensation, feared, revered, respected. But inside, he was still just a boy who missed his mother. A boy who never learned how to cope with success, because he never learned how to cope with love. Then, Cus died. And just like that, the foundation cracked. The one man who kept him grounded was gone. And Mike, at the top of the world, was spiraling. Fast. The money poured in, the fame, the women, the press. But nobody taught him how to handle the crown. Nobody taught him what to do after the victory. He was exploited, manipulated, robbed, and humiliated. And then came the headlines, the chaos, the downfall. 1992, convicted, prison time, from undisputed champion to inmate, from $300 million to bankruptcy, from the roar of arenas to the silence of a cell. But here's where the story turns, not because Mike Tyson returned as a fighter, but because he began the hardest fight of all, the fight with himself. Mike found reflection behind bars. He studied. He humbled himself. And when he got out, he didn't just chase belts. He chased peace. He lost again. He struggled. He relapsed. But step by step, he grew. Older, wiser, softer, but still sharp. He got clean. He opened up. He became a father, a speaker, a healer. He cried on national television. He admitted his flaws. He said, "I'm not that monster anymore. I'm not Iron Mike. I'm just Mike." The man who once scared the world was now showing the world how to feel. He built a podcast. He grew a fan base all over again. This time not for violence, but for wisdom. He gave us this unforgettable truth. The closer I get to God, the more I see the devil in me. You see, this isn't just about boxing. This isn't just about knockouts, titles, or belts. This is about resilience. It's about a kid who had every reason to break, but chose to evolve, who made mistakes, but owned them, who lost it all, and still found peace. Mike Tyson's story reminds us, you don't have to be perfect to be powerful. You don't need to have a clean past to have a beautiful future. You just have to keep standing, even when the world knocks you down. even when you're the one who threw the first punch. Because in the end, greatness isn't about never falling. It's about who you become when you get back up.